Hello everyone and welcome back. A good morning for me doesn't start with the morning alarm. Instead, for any homemaker, a good morning starts the night before. With the new school routine, nights play a very important role in streamlining my mornings. So I created a routine that is sustainable and practically doable without any friction. After dinner, I dedicate 20 minutes of time to Rutvi, especially for her homework and other arrangements for school the next day. Rutvi helps me set her school things together. Doing it together helps her in learning these essential organizing skills and also keep her motivated and excited for the school. But that's not all. I and Rutvi sit to plan her lunchbox menu together. Keeping kids involved in the menu really helps me in many ways. A. She feels more connected to her tiffin as she understands that I give equal value to her choices, and so she really looks forward to opening the lunchbox every single day. B. Once she knows what is on the menu, her chances of finishing the food also increases tremendously. And C. This also helps me in introducing many food varieties to her and make her try different palates. I can go on and on making the fanciest dish for her, but all the efforts will go to waste if she does not eat it. So even on days when I plan to give her simple rajma chawal, I make sure I ask or at least inform her before packing it for lunch. This small communication about tiffin is something I swear by without a miss. Once Rutvi goes to sleep, I start doing some meal prep for the next day. My biggest aim is to sail through those crazy morning rush hours like a breeze and to be able to utilize the rest of the daytime in the best way possible. I choose weekend nights for some weekly snacks that I give to Rutvi in the lunchbox. Today, I am making the healthiest version of banana bread. This banana bread does not contain maida, sugar or even butter. Rather, it has all the goodness of whole wheat, jaggery and lots of dry fruits. So if you have leftover overripe bananas, never throw them, as they are high in antioxidants. So instead, make this banana bread as a healthy snack for the entire week, ready to send into the tiffin. While the banana bread is getting ready, I'll also soak some pulses to make sprouts for the week, along with doing some preparation for Rutvi's breakfast. It's really tough for kids to eat a heavy breakfast early in the morning, and that too in such a rush. So for tomorrow, I'll freeze this leftover banana to make a fulfilling but quick smoothie. Also, I will soak some nuts that will go into this smoothie, which will keep her full for longer. Next, I decided to make a healthy quesadilla for Rutvi's lunch. So I'll make the filling in advance to reduce the workload in the morning. When kids refrain from eating greens, making fillings like these help in providing those essential nutrients without them realizing even a bit or creating a fuss. I usually just focus on 2-3 things while making a lunchbox for Rutvi. Number 1. A lunchbox is not a full meal for her, but small fulfilling meals that she can eat in small breaks, as she eats quite a heavy lunch once she comes back. So I never plan to stuff her box with heavy meals or with too many items. Number 2. I make sure that food is easy to grab and quick to eat because for kids of her age, food remains the last priority. They are either busy playing, slow eating, or often get distracted while eating. So with quick bites, there is a higher chance of eating something instead of nothing. And number 3, I never overwhelm her with lots of varieties in lunchbox. A few varieties in an acceptable quantity help her eat everything that's there. Fridge cleaning is a part of my daily night routine, and that's because it really helps in reducing food waste. Like this leftover sabzi will go into the dough, which will work as the base of quesadilla and chapatis both. A few pre-cut veggies will go as a mixed veg raita for tomorrow's lunch. Whenever we have such healthy version of food ready, there is a higher chance of consuming it than to start from scratch and creating a dish at the last minute, especially during the summer days. So these little preparations also saves me from standing longer into the kitchen. The biggest task of the night was over, and after everything, I wind up the kitchen. One thing that is important part of my kitchen winding up routine every night is spraying the non-toxic vinegar solution all over the kitchen, as this small trick really helps in keeping the ants away, especially on the countertop. No need to clean it immediately in the morning, as it's a natural non-toxic solution. The next 10 minutes goes into writing my next day's to-do and prioritizing this list. Instead of starting my task randomly and later regretting my missed work, this to-do list helps in giving me the right direction to finish the important task first to get that peace of mind. At times, I wonder how these small 10-minute tasks really help in organizing our lives for better. Give me a thumbs up if you are also a to-do list person. After my list is done, I also keep a few assignments ready for Rutvi for the next day. This helps with her homework and daily studies. And getting things ready in advance breaks the friction of initiating the task and refrain me from being guilty of not doing it. So instead of doing everything at the runtime, I prefer to prepare ahead of time because, as they say, well begin is half done. Once these important things are sorted, it's time for me to relax. This is the time usually when I do all the brainless jobs, basically things that needs to be done but do not need a lot of attention. Good music always gives great company to these jobs. The first thing is to organize the house by putting a 10-minute timer on my watch. If the timer goes off early, I just put everything in different baskets and place them outside the respective rooms to arrange in the morning. I usually fold and arrange my clothes at night, either by watching TV or listening to music or chit-chatting with Karthik. But these days, since Karthik gets Rutvi ready in the morning and also drops her to school early, he prefers to sleep early. I am a firm believer of routines, not because it keeps me on my toes, but because it really gives a meaningful structure to my day. As a homemaker, I am the engine of my house, so if I lead in a good way, the rest will automatically follow. Do you agree with me in this note? Do share your thoughts in the comments about this. Lastly, my night never ends before self-care. I am slowly practicing it daily to make it a habit. These 5 minutes of feel-good moments also helps me in relaxing and giving my body a signal that it's time to wind up for the good morning tomorrow. When already prepared, my morning starts slow and relaxed. I start my day by taking care of my plant babies no matter what, as it really helps me slowly come back to the action. By the time Rutvi is also up and Karthik gets her ready. After a calm wake-up, I start by preparing the lunchbox. Today I was making quesadilla, whose preparation I did last night, and the lunchbox gets ready in a jiffy. For quesadilla, I'll roll a very thin chapati and toast it on tawa. Once the chapati is well toasted from both the sides, I will then smear some ketchup and cheese spread and place the filling at one side of the chapati. I will then top it with lots of grated cheese. I always keep the grated cheese ready as a part of my meal prep to get the most convenience in the least time. And then I'll fold the chapati in half and again toast it on tawa with some butter. Butter will help to crisp these quesadillas and toasting will melt all the cheese inside. I always opt for seasonal fruits, and so mango will go in the tiffin today. Here is an awesome hack to get mango cubes without any effort. Just put the cut marks on the slice of mango and run a glass through the slice. You will get nicely cut cubes on the plate without any food waste. I will now put everything in the box and feel proud of this super delicious and healthy pack of lunch. I got this Tiffin box recently for Rutvi and I'm really happy with it. This steel plate gets separated from the box, which makes it so convenient to clean. The lid also has section silicone rim which avoid the food spillage even within the compartments. Packing a tiffin in bag after 2 long years of wait feels surreal. Discussing the tiffin with Rutvi and preparing things in advance really keeps me excited to know about her reaction once she comes back. Do you also feel the same? Please do share your feelings with me in the comment section. By this time, Rutvi is all ready, so I will quickly blend the smoothie for her. Bananas never go for a waste in my house thanks to smoothies. Everything just goes into the blender and a power-packed healthy breakfast takes literally 2 minutes. And this smoothie also gives me a chance to sneak in things that Ruthvi otherwise doesn't eat. Small cheating that we moms do. She loves smoothies to drink for the sweet taste, and I love them for the no effort healthy breakfast. Before Ruthvi leaves, we do some pep talk so that our goodbyes are happy. I prepare her for the day ahead, and I always give her a note of advice before she leaves the house. Settling into the new routine brings a sudden turmoil. But once the system has been created, things run on autopilot and the struggle of getting things done is removed. I hope this video will motivate you to create the right routine for yourself. Subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Join me on Instagram for some daily life updates, and don't forget to drop a hello in the comments below for that instant connect. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, stay tuned.